I'm up and up and necessary. In the club doing damage, yeah. Now I'm at your house, chillin' out. Gotta make it out, yeah. Yo, bitch, crib, chillin' out. Yo, bitch, crib, chillin' out. So I'm up and up and necessary. Yo, bitch, crib, chillin' out. Yo, bitch, crib, chillin' out.
I once met a girl off the wrong. What's happening? Whew. Damn, where do I start, man? First of all, shout out to Corey HOLCOMB. Shout out to Darlene OG Ortiz. Shout out to Maacus, you know Maacus. And even shout out to Precyse. But here I am, man. I want to make a video. Let me introduce myself. I am the humblest, and I am a passionate, avid 5150 fan. I've been subscribed and locked in for years now, and wow, I'm kind of sad to be making this video. First of all, I want to say to the viewers, whoever might watch this, whoever might click on it, that whatever Corey says, he's right. So if he calls this a hater, or if he actually sees this, I want you to know that this is not hate, man. This is just constructive criticism from a fan. And with that being said, you already know where I'm going. Corey, there's no secret that your audience has, first of all, love for you. But as of late, people are starting to leave and be upset with the content. And why does that matter? Why does it matter what your fans think? It's because, man, you created a monster in us, right? Man, you've given us some of the best content we could ever ask for. You know, with the emergence of Kwame Brown, who I listen to occasionally, he talks about the go along, get along game. And I just want to say, like everybody knows, before the go along, get along game, we had you. We had you speak from the heart, man. Speak the truth. Bait us in and make us comfortable living in our truth. Some of us are flawed, imperfect, but you embraced us, man, because you bore it all right? And you had help, man. You had sidekicks, man, and I think you owe those guys so much, because those guys assisted in building the audience, the likes of Zoe Williams, Bobby Glanton, just so many, man. And if I forgot to mention you, please forgive me. But man, you have some great sidekicks, and even Darlene Ortiz adds value to the show. There's an element of surprise with her. You don't know what you're going to get. But as far as a man, wow, she couldn't have been better. That's a perfect fit in what you guys do. So with all the babbling, let me get to the point that I'm trying to make, or what I'm going to say. You have been a loyal man to a fault, an honest man to a fault, a person that lives in the truth. But I want you to hear me out. It's hard to watch the show now, man. It's hard to tune in and get through the show with the panel you selected. They seem oblivious as to how they're coming across to the audience, and they don't care that they're sinking your ship. In particular, I'm talking about Maacus, and I'm talking about Precyse. Precyse is he's unbearable. Let me say that. Look at your comments. If you agree with me, man, go ahead and put a comment below. But Precyse is unbearably unfunny. He's just hard to watch. And what's even harder is the fact that you, my brother, who will call out people for their quality of comedy, their quality of entertainment, seem to find a way to excuse his behavior. He is obnoxious. My brother is loud, and he's gimmicky. It's just tough to watch. Marcus, on the other hand, Marcus, you can tell, has a lot of respect. But Marcus isn't funny. Marcus, you're not funny, homie. Like, I'm sorry to say, but I'm not funny. Like, I know damn well I couldn't get up there and even trip up. But what I'm saying is that, why even try? You know, to be funny when you're not, when you're bombing. Why not try the Zoe Williams angle and just bring to the table truth and reality and spotty? You know, why try to be funny? Because you guys are killing one of my favorite podcasts. How many of you guys that watch the 5150 show have had a bad week until that damn show came on? And these fools like Nate Jackson and Craig Smith went off, and these fools in court with Corey and just brought you back to life and just got you through the week, man. Wow, man. You know, it's so sad because for me, and it's not your fault, man, but that was a bright spot in my week, man. Like, you know, like I said earlier, you created a monster, man. We love you, man. You know what I'm saying? And here's, again, you know, here's me, you know, showing you, man, we appreciate you, dog. Corey, we love you, man. We your fans, man, but we don't want to see this, man. Like, this shit right here, dude being loud, and then when you call him out, fuck you, bitches. Come on, man. Why you doing that to your audience, homie? Why are you doing that to Corey base? Corey built this up. And Corey built this up deviate. Corey is a deviant. Corey is a person who teaches all of us like to love yourself, man. Fuck what everybody else thinks. But I think right here, Corey, you should consider us, man. You should consider your audience, consider your fan base. Because who knows where this is going, man. Like, this world is very dire, it's depressing, and I can't even lie, man. Thanks to you and Zoe Williams, whew, and Darlene and Bobby and Craig and Nate, Freeze Love, I forgot about my homie Freeze. Man, we were able to withstand some of this bullshit in the world, man. We were able, I felt like, when I watched you, like, wow, what a brave man. Man, salute, homie. Like, wow, man. Like, what you done for us, man. Young black man. Indescribable, man. And I would hate to see this ship sink with this guy, Precyse. Have some courage, man. Why would you do this to Corey's platform? Why would your ego, allow you to destroy something this man worked so hard to build? Going from studio to studio, buying equipment, falling out with friends, giving us brilliant content. Marcus, why would you guys sit on this panel and allow yourselves to ruin it? Remove yourselves. Remove yourselves. I would suggest remove yourselves. Go watch some of the old content and understand what you guys can bring to the panel. But just to sit there and ride this wave for your own selfish reasons because it benefits you, man, God, why would y'all do that to Corey? If you had any type of love and respect for Corey, you wouldn't do that, homie. You know what I'm saying? But our egos, man, and I understand we all have egos, but the ego gets in the way and it won't allow you to do something like remove yourself from this hit show. This is a hit. Corey HOLCOMB show is like no other. Corey HOLCOMB's comedy is like no other. Corey HOLCOMB's style is like no other. And I'm just, like I hate to see it go down like this, man. But I just want to say to the fans of the 5150 show, right? We got to send a message to Corey because he ain't listening. Corey is a man that's insulated because Corey is a independent man. He don't answer to nobody. But we have to send him a message to let him know, man, we ain't fucking with this, homie. So I'm going to say to the listeners and the followers, and I hate to do this, Corey, man, because I love you, dog. You know what I'm saying? But, dog, if y'all see this, we got to boycott the 5150 show. We got to boycott the hit. Man, Corey, let me say this, man. You're missing out on an opportunity to really blow up. You got something that is worth millions of dollars. There should be, I don't know the situation with you guys financially, but there should be no reason why, and this is just coming from, let me say this is a place of a lack of understanding, but I can imagine, like, I'm thinking, like, Corey, you worth millions, man. You get over somewhere and ask us, the audience like myself, to pay $5, man, we'll pay that shit. You are worth it, my brother. Corey HOLCOMB, my brother, thank you so much for allowing us to see a real man. But you're flawed, bro. Like, you don't know, let me see, you all gas, no brakes. Just to sum it up. You all gas, no brakes. But we love you for that, man. But with Ryan, I'm going to say this. If y'all seen the episode with him and Ryan Davis, Corey, you was bogus. You was bogus. You know what I'm saying? You talking to this man about something you know nothing about. And you were all gas, no brakes. You didn't have let me see what he's saying. You were automatically like, but you got that from the white man. That information is false. Ryan, I want to apologize for him because he's sorry for that. He didn't mean to do that. He did that out of ignorance. But Corey, you bogus. Now with Zoe Williams, you were correct. You were all right with me with airing Zoe out because Zoe, if you look at that episode where Corey and Zoe were arguing, right? I want the audience to pay attention to what Zoe Williams was doing with that beverage. I've never seen that beverage, but it seemed like instead of him putting that beverage in front of him in his shot, he put it in front of Corey, which told me something like, that's kind of shiesty right there. You're trying to advertise something. You probably worked that out with the makers of that product and told them, I'm gonna get you on the 5150 show. I'm gonna put the bottle in front of Corey. It was like you were turning the label so that we can all see it, but you were advertising. And that was shiesty to me, Zoe. And you know what you were doing. If y'all pay attention to that show, that's some snake shit that I think Corey felt. You know what I'm saying? And Zoe, you know you were being shiesty. You could have, like, look at Craig's cup. Craig beverages in front of him, Corey beverages in front of him, but Zoe put his beverage in front of Corey so that it could get on camera and be advertised. So you brought in some, you were advertising on Corey's platform without Corey's knowledge. And I don't think Corey tripped over it, but we as fans, we think that, Zoe. You know what I'm saying? Also, Zoe, you hide behind your hat. Take your hat off sometime. Take your hat off, dog. It's okay to be bald head. You a very, no homo, you a very handsome man. But I don't know what you hiding from the world with your head or whatever, but, dog, like, we see that. And you give out the best advice, dog. Zoe Williams, I love you, man. And you are a powerful speaker and thinker, man. And you have so much that the world needs to hear. It's so unfortunate that Kevin Samuels got in your lane, that's your lane, and took the fuck off. Just because he was rude and mean and you didn't want to be all the way rude and mean. You were better than Kevin Samuels. You aren't as greedy as Kevin Samuels. You aren't as Kevin Samuels, I wouldn't even say is narcissistic, but he has an individual mindset. But like I'm gonna say this about Kevin Samuels: with you talking, don't share my stuff, you're gonna get a strike. You greedy motherfucker. Like Kwame Brown is on the scene right now, is getting as hot as him, but he like, man, y'all eat off of this shit. Kevin Samuels was like, nope, this is mine. So. And I fuck with Kevin Samuels' message, but the personality ain't there. As well as Corey. Corey is a very generous person. Corey, before Zonam or whoever pushed him to get in the super chat, Corey wasn't on that with us. Corey don't want no money from his fans. Corey doesn't want to benefit. He does it for, like you said, cathartic release therapy. When he talking to us, that's just therapy. When we talking shit to him, he don't be talking to the chat and cussing them out. He be embracing. He looks at it like comedy. He like, man, these niggas is funny. Like, they saying some awful shit, but he like, it don't hurt if you don't let it. And that's why I love him, man. You can't say shit in some of these dudes' chat. They'll block you and all that. Dude don't block nothing. He let the chat go, man. You know, the same as like with Kwame Brown. You know, but I just want to say this in closing, man. I know a lot of y'all feel like me. Some of y'all probably don't. Some of y'all, I don't know if anybody like Precyse, my brother. Do us all a favor and remove yourself from this platform, man. Please, man. You are ruining the show. If you go rewatch yourself, bro, you are god awful on this podcast. Maybe you're a great singer, man. I think you are a great singer, great person. But my brother, this ain't for you, dog. This how we get through our week, man. Think about the thousands and millions of people that watch this podcast. That this podcast has saved us from suicide attempts, maybe. This world is dire, man. And in one part of this world, as a black person, we had to come to was the 5150 show. You and Marcus are tearing it down due to your own pride and ego. So in closing, man, do us all a favor, guys. Don't come on the next podcast. And it's no slight, man, but y'all taking Corey down with y'all. And he doesn't deserve it. And Darlene. Darlene, I love you so much. You are so beautiful. You add so much value to the show with your patience with Corey. Corey, let me tell you what Corey is trying to get you to do. He's trying to get you to just tell the truth. Tell the world you fucked up. Tell the world you were homeless. You made some stupid ass. Stop being so perfect. Stop. It's the man. I'm so loyal and all. Man, we can't wait to hear the fact that you talk about your loyalty in a way where you talk about it like you made a misstep. You can say, you know what, I really had a gold digger mentality, you know, and I only date dudes who are affluent. I only been around people who were stars, and you are beautiful. So I'm not saying that you are a gold digger. I'm just saying, like, Corey is trying to say subliminally, like, somebody told on you. Somebody told, like, hey, this bitch got drunk one night, she fucked everybody, or, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? Who knows what he's trying to do? But I think pretty much he's trying to get you to just be more transparent, you know, with yourself. But, man, Darlene, we love you so much, man. We love to be loose talk about bullshit. Marcus, Precyse, don't do this, dog. Get the fuck on, dog. You know what I'm saying? Marcus, like, I think you a little better than Precyse, but homie, you not funny, dog. Well, go watch yourself. Go watch them jokes like that anybody can tell you shoot out your mouth. Go watch the back. People get tired of y'all ribbing. Like, we tired of y'all, man. Look at you, your step musty armpits and woo woo. The next thing for y'all to do is fight because y'all keep talking about each other. Next thing y'all gonna say is, man, I get more hoes than you, or I got more money than you. And then somebody gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to see that, dog. Like, don't nobody want to keep seeing Precyse loud ass not be funny. And bitch, and then you cussing the audience out. Come on, man. Come on, homie. But I think I said my piece, man. Let me run this back real quick with closing. I couldn't find the original song. I found this old, you know, this remix or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna run it back real quick. Let me see.
Man, we should strength. We always come out of it. Get you one of those real tough.
I know you can't handle that. How I'm up and up and necessary.
Chillin' out. Yo, bitch.
Good boys don't like
Oh
me.
shit, we out, dog. I don't know what the fuck happened. But much love to y'all. I hope this don't come across as like being mean or malicious. I hope y'all feel me where I'm coming from, man. I'm out, man. Peace.